Life. Okay, waiting for people,
At least in your field. And you could hear the 10 steps ahead of you. Also, look at Sarah's in Dongin. Couples on Bambala.
Okay, here we are. Let's discuss why Nasdaq went up today. We need to get to at least maybe let's say 50 people, then we can start the discussion of Nasdaq on why it really went up today and where is it going to. That's what we need to look at for today. There is a bit of noise behind, but I'm sure we're going to survive this one. Okay, let's see. We about to leave the room. We're going to be discussing why Nasdaq went up today. Okay, here we are, guys. We're going to be discussing why Nasdaq went up and doing some few analysis. Going to be doing some few analysis and discussing why Nasdaq went up today. This is what we're going to really look at today. This is what we're really going to look at. It's tough for those who are lazy to analyze. It's going to be very tough. It's not easy, I know it's not easy, but we need to look at it and see. Okay, why is my camera so wide? There we go. Guys, it's cold these days. I don't understand what's happening. It's so cold. Okay, guys. Can we reach the number of at least 45 to 50 people? Then we can start discussing and pushing up. We start discussing why Nasdaq went up. There it is. It's pretty simple. I'm sure all of you can see. It's just pretty simple things that are right here, which is trend lines that we have. And some few touches that we do have right there. So I gave a buy. Those who are in my group, I think I gave a buy, and I told you guys that I'm not giving a TP because of I was expecting it to go up. Not really to where it is, but I was expecting it to go up. So I say TP is open. So this is it. Where is Manando? I think I saw Manando somewhere. So that is what we're looking forward to analyze right now. Checking up on where exactly is it going to. We almost there. As soon as we are 50, guys, we start analyzing. Guys, we won't take questions now. I won't accept anyone at the moment, but I will accept. Not that I won't accept. I will accept you guys very soon. I will accept you guys very soon. So just hold on a little bit, guys. We're only sharing with 5 people. 5 people, then we discuss on why Nasdaq is going up. I think we're sharing with 4 now. 4 people, 3. Start discussing why Nasdaq is going up. As you can see there, guys, it's not a lot to hold on to. Whenever you want to know the market, it's very, very easy whenever you want to discuss the market and you need to make money from the market. Knowing the direction is the first thing that you do. Guys, what's very important here, it's to know where to enter. You might know the direction, but a lot are failing to know where exactly am I going to enter. That is one problem that we are having whenever it comes to trading. We find out that we do have someone who knows market direction, but entry points are really a problem. That is where you find people failing. They'll tell you that I've been trading, I know the direction, I always get the direction correct, but entry point is a problem. Entry point, it's a problem. It's a problem to a lot of people. I know that, especially to the upcoming traders. It's a problem. I'm going to share why the market has to turn at certain points today, but I'm not going to give my strategy that I use for exactly around half 3. But guys, there is a lot of things that you guys need to consider. I might expect the market to come down a bit. This is a level whereby I'm expecting the market to touch. Or right here. This is the level whereby I'm expecting the market to touch at that point. That exact point. So if we have a look at this point from, guys, we're only using trend lines here. Let's not lie to each other and tell each other that trend lines don't work. I'm sure if you look at Ashley Estebeer, is one of the first guys to invent trend lines in SA. It's one of the first guys to come up with trend lines, and as much as I know, he's one of the most successful traders in SA. So a lot of you tend to say trend lines don't work, but be careful, guys. Don't listen to mentors that are up to stealing money from people, that try by all means to manipulate others just because of they're not making money from students. So there's nothing that doesn't work on the market. You can ask Inga. Inga will tell you about trend lines. People have been making a lot of money using trend lines. So that's it. So as you can see, let's look at this point. From my own point of view, I'm targeting this point. Let me just add something there that I'm targeting this point here. And we're also going to look at this point. What do we have at that particular point that can prove us to say that, you know what, we are actually on the correct road. We're not only going to look at that, we're going to look at a lot of things that will actually lead us to that point. So this is what we do, guys. First of all, let me just confirm with my Fibonacci on where exactly do we target this. Then I'll tell you exactly what's happening. From my own trading side, this is how I trade, guys. This is how I trade. Basically, this certain point, it's where I'm expecting Nasdaq to come back and retest. So at this particular point, I will do something like this. Guys, I know a lot of you guys got certain views that you see. I'll give you a chance. Everybody's going to be given a chance today on exactly what they want to give when it comes to the market. Everyone will get a chance. Today we'll make sure that everybody gets a chance to explain and to express their views on Nasdaq. It's also not a problem. We're going to give you guys a chance. So as soon as I'm done analyzing, guys, okay, let me hold my phone with the left hand, because most of you might not see exactly what's happening here. Guys, I'll buy proper equipment this coming month, whereby I'll set up my room whereby you guys can be able to see without struggling. So let me just confirm the level that we have. Okay, there we go. The level that we have at this certain point, whereby the market might come back to. Okay, this is the level that I might expect the market to come back and retest. That is the level right there. So basically, based on this level that we have right here, 50 and 61.8, which is the strongest level on the market. Actually, when it comes to Fibonacci, it's the strongest level that I mostly look at. It depends on what people use. We might not use Fibonacci the same, but this is where I'm expecting it to come back. Then, expecting something like this. Then we might shoot up. Right at this point, straight to 100. But remember, it might not shoot straight to 100 and come back to this point. Remember, we do also have resistance just in between. So this is part of the movement. There's always a retest on the market. There's always a retest that is always done. So market moves in a pattern whereby it moves up, it comes back down, it moves up, it comes back down. It moves like waves. So this is what we might expect. As you can see. So we might expect the market might come back and bounce to this level here. It's also possible. But I'll also need to confirm on why is it coming to that point. It might come back there for some reasons of the market coming to bounce on the trend line so that it can come back with more momentum. So guys, I'm just sharing some basic knowledge that you guys will need. Let's see a certain point whereby the market will come back to. So for me, I don't see any point at this point unless it does really come down to a 50 level, whereby right now we need to adjust the trend line. Right there. Why? It might be choosing to use this part of the trend line in order to touch here. So we must be careful on this point. This is where we need to actually check exactly where it's going to, or either it might come back to this point or leave a spike right at this point. 14,600. It's 14,650. That is where it might leave a certain point right there at that point. So we might expect such things to happen, but for now, I'm expecting it to come to this zone right here. 50 and 61.8. Mostly does retest, as you can see. There was a retest right on this point. There was a retest right on this point right here with this red candlestick. This is 30 minutes time frame, guys. There was a retest, which is whereby if we do go to 15 minutes, we might get something which is like this. As you can see, there was a retest. So the market might come down from here, either from here or either from here. Or it might shoot straight up to 100. You get the point? So you might find out that it's done retesting, it's going to go up. So at this certain point, okay, the market is at this phase at this particular time. How do we confirm exactly where it's going? This is where we also join trend lines now. Guys, I'm using a left hand. I'm not that much good with left. Okay, there we go. This is a certain point that we have right here. Look at this particular point. Look at this particular point right here. And then look at this particular point. The market rejected at this point, came down. This is where a lot of people would sell, thinking the market is now going down. But why would you sell not knowing exactly where the market is going to? Because remember, selling on the market, you need to know exactly where the market is going to. Levels are very, very important. Guys, give me just a minute. Let me charge my phone. Yeah, you have access to my Instagram. How did you get accepted while I didn't accept anyone?
Yeah.
How did you get accepted when I didn't accept anyone?
Who am I?
Didn't I?
I'm not. Kilivele to analyze.
Yeah, I analyze nyana, gonna share nyana market nyana bonori in game, but I'm expecting the market to play around until it shoots up. I think I feel a signal around half past 3.
Yeah. Ke bone ko group.
Yeah, so I'm just hoping or it gives me a chance because today I got trade. I didn't go in, so I'm just hoping tomorrow it gives me a chance so that I go in.
Yeah.
But if it does, or if it does come down to any level right here, I'm going in. Without hesitating, I'm going in. So can talk a level or maybe it might just give us a chance, but tomorrow I must go in. No other way. So what I'm seeing here, if it does give us a double top right at this point where it is right now.
Yeah, ke bone.
Yeah, once it gives us a double top right there, it might come down, then we get a chance to let it go for tonight. Then return around 3:30 a half. So what I'm
Yeah.
expecting around 3:30, if it does, yeah, around 3:30. Let me not explain a lot of things, but I'm expecting something like a buy around 3:30. If it does come down to this point, expect a buy.
Okay, ke
Yeah,
bone Fibo that's all.
yeah. So expect a buy. I got one more this Fibonacci level. Expect or at least I got what the Fibonacci level right at this point more 14,700. Once you have one more 14,700. Expect to buy until at least let's see, first take profit there, it would be around 14,800. That is the first take profit.
Oh, show you go 1 hour.
14,800. Eh?
Negro show you go 1 hour time frame ita.
Here is the 1 hour that we have right there.
Okay, zoom out.
Should I move it forward?
Yeah, shifting yan hanya. Yeah, sharp.
Yeah.
Okay, basically the irang ya squeeze go one.
Ora kamera channel.
Yeah, Kamara.
Yeah, let me do this. Let me see the analysis from the start,
Yeah.
because basically from this point more. Okay, we are looking at let's see, this lowest point.
So, that's what a laptop coach.
You sharp. Erge better the analysis. Let me just do the analysis. Let's see. Okay, let me just do the few analysis and see. So push it thing. I'm expecting it to see. Okay, let me put this together so that we can really confirm. Okay, we're gonna turn line guy.
Yeah. To your lowest,
That
from
point.
your lowest point.
Yeah, from this lowest point
Sure.
to the highest point. There was a retest here after breakout your trend line.
Sure. Yeah.
Let's zoom it in. There was a breakout right there and retested the nearly. So nugget roll trend line from this point, joining all turning points. Left, don't mind me. So the first take profit that I'm expecting is I'm expecting the market to come back and touch the same trend line. The first touch was right at this point. Second touch, I'm expecting a third touch around this point. So while I'm expecting a third touch right at that point, we are just a rectangle shape on that particular point.
Yeah.
Right there.
Negotiable de parking. Rectangle mo parking. Mo retracement yo. Correction yo. Yeah, retest.
Correction.
Body mo. Weak ya body. The lower, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Or you want me to put it right on this?
Yeah, sharp da.
More?
Yeah, sharp.
Okay.
So like, kitchen live ya how late ne? But from my side, come connect one. Do nan chunga balangor. I expect that maybe a third touch from trend line out drone good him.
Yeah, the third touch should be there.
And then whereby it will complete a pattern how yeah the touch and then I get over shapa Fibonacci from Godim
From the highest
from the
point
highest point, yeah,
to the
to the
current
current low.
retracement.
Yeah, go fat.
Okay.
There
you go. So you're expecting it that it's still in the 50 and 61.8 level.
Sure. So no, at this point, yeah, well, I got joy. Rise or magata or gase Godimu like una Godimo why obvious like
Exactly. Yeah.
so no can expect already retrace it. Small retracement. This is you. Die candlestick one.
Yeah, I see the small retracement that you're talking about.
One swar. So from this point, nganor ega dala mo ile one swar. Ya shapa ya consolidate nyana until it complete third touch one swar.
Yeah, if it has to come to this point for me, if the Fibonacci is going to be placed this way, it might leave a spike just right here and then retrace again coming down.
One swar.
Yeah. It's also possible. It's actually possible.
Yeah.
It's highly possible. Exactly.
And then
this is what we might expect as well. It's also an expectation that it's something that we must look at it whenever we analyze it so that we don't actually miss all opportunities because we don't know exactly where it's going to turn, but we need to do like thorough analysis and compare different points that we have so that we can whatever. Because more we had a third touch, counting this first, second, third touch right here. Then the market had to turn back and go up.
Sure.
Yeah. So it's one of the things that we mostly look at. Because I hear a lot of people talking about the trend lines don't work and all that. Yet people are making a lot of money using trend lines. Now, one thing that kills me these days is but people who don't know how to use trend lines are the ones that say that trend lines don't work. You get the point?
Yeah.
But they don't know how to use trend lines. So let me see if I'm still if the market is still going to reject and come down, then we're still going to have a drawdown to this certain point. If the market still needs to give the chance of coming down, we're still going to have a drawdown. But if you can look at it from the Fibonacci level that we have from this certain point here, going up to the highest point. The market almost turned exactly at 50 and 61.8, which is right at this point. It almost reached that level, but it failed for some certain reasons.
Yeah.
But if it still has to come back, because mostly the market before it does a major move, there's always a major what do you call it? There's always a major retracement that is done, and it always is a retest, and there's always a huge pattern on a bigger time frame that is always given. So
And your
we don't know.
retracement it's like double bottom ever.
Yeah, it is double bottom. So we don't know what it might do. If it does
Yeah.
decides to move to a point whereby it does something huge, something like this, we might expect it to. If it does really reject from this point and fails to break it going up, it might come back and look for more momentum at this certain point. So you might find out that that's where it might come back. Then we get another huge buy again. Then from that particular point, we shoot up.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to show the quota theory. Hey, a lot of people end up having
Asking
everything
questions.
that we have right in life. Yeah. So I think for today, it's something people have seen something right here. It's pretty simple. It's not that difficult. People know what to expect from Nasdaq at this certain point. Not knowing those who use different things, but from trend lines, the way we trade using trend lines, I think that's what we need to look at, or else we might have another Fibonacci from this certain point. Let me see. I need to train myself to use the left. Do you see the retracement level here?
Yep.
So we,
Yeah.
we are actually waiting for the market to come back to, let's see what happened. It seems like we have another Fibonacci, huge Fibonacci on this. Let's see. Let me just delete the previous Fibonacci level. Delete. There we go. We might have it coming back to this level as well. It might also retest at this level. Nasdaq sometimes plays around with people before it makes a huge retracement or a huge movement. There's always something that has to be done before anything. There are always people that are taken out at particular retracement levels. So we might be expecting such things to happen soon. I think for tonight, it will be enough for people to see. Actually, I need to come to town and cut my hair. My hair is messed. My hair is really messed up. I need to
Utlanika.
get to town.
Utlanika.
Tlabona, Johnny. Something ke kera. Bona mi rega bjang. Messed up.
Ugarola kompo.
Jo, bona litei, jo bona. Litei, wa ka kera.
Yeah.
I need to come to town and get my face fixed up. Let's fatle lo tsa sefatlhego a ke sana tsona di fedile jo ke tsa fa lo tla go toropong.
Ana ke rekile sofa mfana.
You wanna buy le couch ebile?
Yeah, I wanna mfana.
Ya ke a bona o nnetse le Xbox. Ka bona o nnetse le Xbox a push up
What's
boy le nna ke sa lwela re pushe nyana. Tla go botsa le nna ke rekile couch ya ka sekha.
I'm fun alright, I'm fun. Alright.
Yeah, so
No shot.
something is loading, so we're going to have something coming to the house very soon.
Yeah, hi.
Something is loading if things push up the way we're expecting it, so we might have something coming to the house. We might be welcoming something very soon. So we need to push. So I think re tla bolela boy e re somare le nna ke tswa ke save life, then re tla communicate ka WhatsApp. So those who need anything batla inbox. So those who need any classes they'll inbox. So we'll have another live tomorrow maybe if my network is fine. I think my network is getting better now because they see that it's month end. They need to fix their network. They need to bribe customers so that they come back again.
You took me out of the closet, man.
Yeah.
You know I don't like going live and stuff. Maybe I should do it.
the market because I didn't accept. It just took you in. I was like, hey, man, who came in? I was surprised who came in.
Greetings 808 mob.
Yeah, so re tla bolela po, re tla bona re ka hosane again. We'll start discussing Nasdaq tomorrow around 5 again, or during the day we might go live again and discuss Nasdaq and
Yeah,
see what we have.
yeah, no
So re tla
problem.
bolela. So to everyone, good night, guys. Just go look at the charts before you sleep. A lot of people tend to sleep without looking at the charts, but they still want to make money from the charts. How is that possible? So thank you
That's
guys
it.
for joining up. We'll talk again tomorrow. We'll be live again tomorrow later.
Don't forget to pray, guys.
Yeah, they shouldn't forget to pray. Hey guys, a lot of people are dying during this corona time. Hey, you should pray for your grandmothers, guys. Elderly people are the ones that are at risk at this moment. So guys, let's pray and focus and work hard. Let's pray, work hard, and make sure that things are correct. And always put on your mask, guys. Those who need to vaccinate, you can go vaccinate. Prevent yourself from this disease. So I think it's enough for now. We'll be out for now.